Chemical disasters, often abrupt and devastating, leave a lasting impact on communities, ecosystems, and economies. These incidents can occur in various forms, including accidental leaks, explosions, or spills, often at manufacturing plants, transportation hubs, or industrial sites. The consequences can be catastrophic, leading to not only immediate health threats, but also long-term environmental damage that can affect generations. The aftermath of a chemical disaster can be harrowing. People may experience acute medical symptoms such as difficulty breathing, skin irritations, or even life-threatening conditions. The psychological impact is equally profound, with survivors often grappling with anxiety, PTSD, and other mental health challenges in the wake of such traumatic events. Local communities find their trust in safety regulations shattered, leading to calls for increased oversight and stricter compliance from businesses handling hazardous materials. Moreover, the environmental ramifications of a chemical disaster can be extensive. Contaminated soil and water can result in the loss of biodiversity, affecting plant and animal life. Pollutants can seep into groundwater, creating long-term ecological consequences and potentially rendering agricultural lands unusable. Restoration efforts can be incredibly costly and time-consuming, requiring specialized knowledge and technology to reclaim contaminated sites, and sometimes they are simply not feasible. The economic burden often falls heavily on local governments, which must allocate resources for emergency responses, healthcare, and remediation efforts. Prevention and preparedness are crucial in mitigating the risks associated with chemical disasters. Implementing rigorous safety standards, conducting regular inspections, and providing thorough training for personnel are essential steps for industries involved in handling hazardous materials. Community awareness programs can also play a vital role, informing residents about potential risks and response strategies in the event of an incident, thus empowering them to act swiftly and effectively. Ultimately, a collaborative effort between industry, government, and communities is vital to preventing chemical disasters. Continued advancements in technology can enhance safety measures, while policy reform may strengthen regulations that govern hazardous materials. By working together, we can build resilience and ensure that the tragedy of chemical disasters is not a common narrative, but rather a lesson learned towards a safer future. Chemical disasters happen when bad chemicals get out and hurt people in the environment. Imagine you have a big box of crayons, and inside the box there are special colors that can make pretty pictures. But if someone opens the box and all the colors spill out everywhere, it can make a big mess. Chemicals are like those colors. They can be helpful when used correctly, but if they get out and spread around, they can hurt us and the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the ground we play on. Sometimes, chemical disasters can happen because of accidents, like a big truck crashing and spilling bad chemicals everywhere. Other times, it can happen because someone didn't follow the rules and let bad chemicals get out. But here's the good news. There are many heroes who work hard to prevent chemical disasters and clean up the mess if one happens. They're like superheroes who keep us safe. We can also be heroes by being careful and respectful of our planet. We can learn about chemicals and how to use them safely. We can also tell grown-ups if we see something that might be a chemical disaster. When a chemical disaster happens, it's like a big alarm goes off. Grown-ups like firefighters, police officers, and scientists jump into action to help clean up the mess and keep everyone safe. They wear special suits and masks to protect themselves from the bad chemicals. It's like they're wearing superhero costumes. Sometimes people might need to leave their homes for a little while until the air and water are safe again. It's like going on a little adventure, but it's also important to follow the rules and listen to the grown-ups. We can also help by being prepared. We can make sure we have a special emergency kit with important things like water, food, and a first aid kit. It's like having a superhero backpack. And remember, taking care of our planet is everyone's responsibility. We can all be heroes by reducing, reusing, and recycling. And by telling grown-ups if we see something that might hurt the environment. Here's more. We can also learn about the different kinds of chemicals and how they can affect our bodies and the environment. It's like being a scientist and discovering new things. And did you know that there are special laws to help keep us safe from bad chemicals? It's like having a special set of rules to protect. So, let's all do our part and be kind to our planet.